Here's what's happening in Beaufort County.
We recently purchased 10 new Lucases, and we've got one of them set up here behind us, and we just wanted to give a little information about this purchase of equipment we've made. The Lucas is actually a mechanical device, and what it does is it provides compressions during CPR. Anytime you're providing manual compressions during CPR, it only takes about 2 minutes before the rescuer begins to become fatigued. And the American Heart Association recommends a rate of 100 with a depth of 2 inches in the adult arrest patient. And you're just not able to continue that rate very long. Because of it, not being like the human being and tiring, it can continue to provide those compressions at the rate and depth that you need. It can continue whether you're bringing a patient down a set of stairs, whether you're coming down a narrow hallway. A lot of times we have difficulty when we load the patient out of the house and bring them to the EMS unit, and you would have to stop compressions for some reason. With the Lucas, once you apply it, there's no reason to stop, unless of course you have return of spontaneous circulation. Anytime that the hands come off the chest during CPR, for every 10 seconds that you're not doing compressions, you have a 50% drop in the chance of return of spontaneous circulation. The suction cup actually serves several different purposes. It seats on the chest where you want the compressions to be delivered, and it also pulls the chest back up. And what this does is it allows for full recoil. And with that full recoil, you get the complete filling of the heart so that you're able to maintain that cycle of filling and release with the heart. Initially, with the 2 that we had, what happened was when a unit had a cardiac arrest, a supervisor would respond in a QRV, and they would arrive on the scene, and then the Lucas would be applied, or the unit would be transporting the patient, they would meet up with the supervisor, and then they would put the Lucas on at that time. Well, obviously that's a delay. During that time frame, CPR was being performed, but obviously not as well as if the Lucas was being used. Our director, Donna Owenby, she worked tirelessly. She understood that there would be a real asset for our community. She went and spoke with a lot of people. She worked very hard during budget time to make sure that we could get this equipment that we needed. The citizens of Beaufort County have always been very supportive of EMS, and EMS personnel is very dedicated to our citizens and our community, and we would like to thank the taxpayers and our citizens for supporting us.
And that's what's happening in Beaufort County.